Eisenbach and Burnett over here to do a shot to calm them down a little bit in the intermission there. But at first I got nervous because you guys were right away agreeing like all buddy, and then we got it to where we needed to get to. But all right, let's go to the impeachment. There's allegations out there that this highly decorated military person that was on the call, and he's alleging that he felt uncomfortable with some of the things that he heard. He was given orders to keep his mouth shut, so he defied the orders of the commander-in-chief right away, which we'll get to that another time. But I still haven't heard anything from these secret underground meetings except what Adam Schiff leaks out. What do you think, Johnny?
I think this is just standard operations for the Democrats, right? They specialize in leaking, they specialize in lying, they specialize in manipulating the truth, and that's what we have here. Just because a person is uncomfortable with something, right? There's a lot of uncomfortable things, right? Especially when you
That doesn't sound like a high crime and misdemeanor to me. You made me feel uncomfortable.
It doesn't at all. And they'd rather focus on this narrative instead of actually looking where the corruption is, where the nepotism and all these other things that could actually undermine our democracy in the next election.
Dave, did you know that Joe Biden, John Kerry's son, a whole bunch of political family members are all in these companies in the Ukraine.
This is legal corruption, and it's perfectly legal, and it shouldn't be. But getting back to what happened yesterday.
We have the confession.
Here we have this decorated military guy, soldier, right? He's got the dress blues on, he's got the chest full of medals. But thanks to Nancy Pelosi's tone-deaf decision to hold these hearings secretly, we don't see him testifying against the President of the United States.
No.
And it's politically tone-deaf because the American people need to see committed soldiers, diplomats, career people who have been focused on Ukraine and the security of Ukraine being disgusted and appalled by the behavior of the President of the United States.
David,
and we
come
need to
on.
See, no, this
all
is
you gotta
what,
do is look.
This is what he testified to yesterday, and he said that he reported this right after the phone call.
Look, your people are enamored by the Clinton News Network, right? There we see decorated people as pundits, as paid contributors. Some as high as head of the CIA and national intelligence, saying the same stuff, right?
Clapper and Brennan.
Right, and guess what? Guess what, David? They were all wrong. They were wrong about Russia.
Wait, what are we talking about here?
You're talking about these military people who are supposed to be so high and mighty.
You said the public needs to see these individuals testify. You know what? The public has been seeing all these people, right, at high levels on a lot of these other news networks.
Wrong.
Misleading the American people.
Yeah.
They haven't seen insiders like this Army officer.
Head of CIA is not an insider?
Testifying under oath in front of the U.S. Congress. Nancy
we haven't seen that either yet.
Exactly, because of Nancy Pelosi's terrible decision to hold these hearings in secret. Had they been had they been in front of the cameras, the American people would have seen career diplomats, former ambassadors, veteran soldiers testifying about how appalled they were by the president's quid pro quo deal. Not their feelings, what they saw, what they heard, and that they felt that he was betraying the job of the President of the United States. And yes, that is a high crime misdemeanor.
So in 2016, they were concerned about the tone. Now in 2020, they're concerned about their feelings. Okay.
This is like the NFL Combine. It's like for Division I. You know what I mean? They have it like in a dome stadium where all the receivers and running backs, they run, they lift weights and everything. The coaches don't want everybody seeing that. It's not out in the public. They're vetting, right? They hold the meetings underground.
Right.
So let's see what they're going to say. Let's cherry pick
out
a few
the best
lines.
clips later on.
Donald Trump is lucky his opponent is Nancy Pelosi because of her incompetence. Instead of having this on a daily basis, credible voices, right? Veterans of wars, ambassadors with longtime careers testifying against the President of the United States. It's all now, we don't have the visuals.
Right. When it comes to government investigations, I'm from Missouri, me personally, the show me state. you got to show me what's happening there. Don't hold it underground, because
Absolutely.
then I can't believe anything I'm hearing.
I totally agree.
And John, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy sounded like Mueller. Right?
Yeah,
we
well,
don't have
we'll
the
never
tape.
know. And I don't want to crap on a military veteran. God bless him. He's a decorated guy, but
True.
let us see it for ourselves and
Right.
we'll decide. You see it for yourself every day here on the Mix It Up, where we have a Democrat and a Republican mix it up. At the end, we shake hands, we part friends, we do a shot. God knows what happens afterwards. But Johnny Burnett, David Eisenbach, always here for us, always here for you for some thoughtful conversation. We'll take a quick break, come back right after this with Frank Morano joins me again. Always here for you for some thoughtful conversation. We'll take a quick break, come back right after this with Frank Morano joins me again.